Hi everybody, welcome to
Date Night Dialogue
with Tag
and Paige. So tonight,
where are we, love?
We are sitting at Veterans Park in Rogers, Arkansas. And I wanted to come here because one of our friends is a sculptor and he sculpted some eagle sculptures.
In bronze, kind of a memorial to some veterans, I think, that died in battle that were from Rogers.
So we just wanted to come check those out, and we went out to eat at Applebee's, and now we're here to do our date night dialogues, and it's really nice.
Baby
it's been
back ribs.
Super hot, but it's really nice right now. We're sitting in the shade, and it's kind of windy, so hopefully you can't hear the wind.
Yeah, hopefully the microphones aren't picking up the breeze too much, but it should be okay.
But tonight we're having fun on our date, and tomorrow I'm getting ready to take the kids to go to Lake Powell with the Matthews, and Tag's going to be staying home or going to work. He's going to be working all week. So
yeah, I have a business trip to Chicago next week, so I had to go to that, and I need to save up, restore up a little vacation. We just took a couple weeks off in Utah and Idaho. I need some vacation for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yep. So tonight we're going to talk about something really special. We're going to talk about our daughter, Piper D.
Piper D.
Piper D. Barron. And what life was like when she was born. And I remember we lived in Arizona when I got pregnant, and I was really hoping, we had a girl and 2 boys, so I was really hoping for another girl because I really wanted 2 daughters, at least 2 daughters. Because I thought it would be fun for Quincy to have a sister, and it's always fun for a mom to have another little girl. And so, plus Quincy would be our first one to leave, so it'd be nice to have another one.
We're still living in our house that we had moved into, that we bought when we moved to Phoenix.
Yep.
22050 34th Lane in Phoenix. And we finished the backyard and things, and getting ready for Piper to be born.
And we had our ultrasound to find out if it was a boy or girl, and we're really excited to find out that it was a girl. And I was happy to tell Quincy about it because I knew she would be thrilled to have a little sister after these 2 little brothers.
So at this point, we had been living in Phoenix for 6 years. I graduated in '97 and we moved down there. So now we're 2003, and we're getting ready for her to be born.
So when I was pregnant with Piper, it was kind of a bizarre time in our lives. Like, I don't want to launch too much into this subject, but it was kind of a crazy time in our lives because really close to our neighborhood, they were building a new building, and we found out that it was going to be
like a pornography mall.
A pornography shop.
Like super center.
Like the castle or whatever it's called. And we were freaking out because it was so close. And my reaction was, love, let's move.
Yeah.
Taggart's reaction was, we're going to fight it. So I was like, oh, we are? Okay.
That was a lot of energy spent, and it was a good cause, but we lost.
We did. We fought it, and we did a picketing, and he was on the news. I was on the news, too. And
we had a lot of people organized.
People. We had meetings at our house, and
going to like city hearings and stuff about it.
It was crazy, and we even got like hate mail from people. It was really intense. And here I am pregnant. He was starting to travel and work in Denver. Remember that? So I was gone. He was gone a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of splitting my time between Denver and Nevada, and I'd pass through Salt Lake City a lot.
So it was really stressful because I was home alone. I was kind of scared after getting the hate mail and stuff. And I'm pregnant and got 3 other little kids. And anyway, so it was a welcome thing to find out we were having a little girl, and we were actually thinking about moving because we were thinking about moving to Colorado.
Yeah, we had even done some house hunting in Denver.
We had Piper in the Arrowhead Hospital, and I was induced.
And this was March 2003.
Yep, March 2003, and I think it went great.
Yeah.
It was one of the least dramatic deliveries I've had. And she was born on March 10th, 2003.
Yep, 3-10-3.
And how did we figure out, how did we think of her name?
Well, I don't know. It was kind of the same as the others, but this was probably one of the first names that didn't have anything to do with genealogy.
Well, Boston didn't either, but yeah.
But
Piper didn't have anything to do with,
It was unique. It was easy to spell. Not everyone had that name. But
and it was a cute name, and
yeah.
And then for her, we just liked it. And then for her middle name, I kind of got the feeling that she might be our last daughter, and so we thought it would be cool to kind of name her after both of her grandmothers, Dion and Donis, which both start with D. So we've named her Piper D.
Yep.
So
Piper
she's named
D,
after both her grandmas.
Plus it just flowed well, Piper D.
Yeah. I thought it was cute too. But yeah, it went really well, and we brought Piper home from the hospital to our house, and we were kind of getting close to moving, and
I'm trying to remember.
well, we were going to move to Colorado, and then Briggs, after Piper was born, really went downhill with his autism. It was a very scary time.
And for that time, we were pretty immature, so like at first we were in a state of denial with Briggs, and we're trying to fix him and say nothing's wrong, or he's going to bounce back and be all right. And so, we tried all these
Took him to tons of doctors and had all kinds of
treatments,
tests
drugs,
done.
diets, and we were still kind of in shock of what was going on with him. And so that's
and
when
we'll
we
talk
decided
about
to,
that more in a different date night dialogue.
Yeah,
but
that's when we decided to move.
So that all happened right when Piper was born, and then we decided to move to Utah because we needed some help.
And my mom was getting into all these therapies.
Yeah,
that were
Grandma was
helpful.
really, really helpful in trying to help us with Briggs, and so we moved to Utah. And
so she doesn't really remember growing up at all in Phoenix.
No.
She was so young.
She was tiny.
But we moved to Utah, and that's where she spent the first couple years of her life there.
Mhm. So Piper has been such a amazing person.
Yeah.
From my point of view, in our lives, she's amazing.
So funny and cute, and has really creative. I remember when she'd wear her little boots and stuff.
Oh yeah, her pink boots. She wore those all the time in Texas. She was so cute, and she was always dancing around and twirling. And
so we moved to Texas at the end of 2005, beginning of 2006. So she was like 2.5 years old by then. So really, the first thing that she remembers is Texas.
Living in Texas.
She grew up in Texas.
Yeah.
She loved our yard, like going out in nature and playing around with bugs and flowers and whatever.
Yeah. Her personality is super duper sweet. Like, just very kind. She was always the first one to share. She was always so sweet to Sarger.
Yeah.
Like, she always made sure he knew that she was the boss, but she was the kindest sister.
She's not a mean big sister, that's for sure.
Yeah, and she's always been so sweet to me. She's never...
Do you remember this one? This is like classic Piper. We wanted a unique outgoing voicemail in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember that.
And so you got her to record it, and it was the cutest thing, and we kept it on our voicemail until we left Texas. It was there for like 8 years. But do you remember what it said?
Tell me.
She goes, in a little squeaky Texas drawl, she goes, "Howdy, y'all. It's always good to hear from friends. Beep."
It was so cute. But the funniest part about it is she wasn't good at her R's from friends.
Oh, yeah. Howdy, y'all. It's always good to hear from friends. It was awesome.
It was so cute. But yeah, she couldn't do her R's. And she would always be like, would like Piper growl, and she'd go, "Wow, wow," instead of rar. It was so funny. But she eventually learned her R's, but it was just she had the cutest little voice, and I just couldn't ask for a more adorable little girl.
Yep, she's great.
And she loved to catch butterflies, and
She likes to give hugs.
she loves to give hugs. She's always been a very faithful girl, and she's
Never worried
good
about
at very good at reading her scriptures and saying her prayers and being very obedient to her parents, setting a good example for the other kids. And
She's smart. She's really diverse.
yeah,
Plays
she
the
is.
ukulele. She's on the volleyball team, the high school volleyball, like a 7A, high school volleyball team.
Yeah,
She plays the violin in orchestra. She's good at art. Gets straight A's. She's the Laurel class president. She'll
she
be
was
fine.
called before she got in there to be the Laurel class president, and Beehives for that matter.
Yeah, she was the Laurel class president when she was 15.
She was Beehive. As she went into Beehives, they asked her to be the president. It was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
But she's awesome. We just love her very much, and we're very, very proud of her. We're grateful that
she's 16
our
now.
daughter.
Went on a date tonight.
Yep.
Today.
She went on a date. So
She asked
had
out.
a good time. And she's got all her friends over tonight for a movie party. So Piper's doing well, and
Yep. We're happy to have her.
yep. So that's our story about Piper.
Love you, Pipe D.
Love you so much, honey. Thanks for being so amazing and just making our family even more awesome.
Yep, and all the times you walk on my back.
All right, so that's it for
Date
Date Night
Dialogues.
Dialogues.
Bye,
Have
everybody.
a great night. Bye.